Hey there, and welcome back, to Inkbound, the new roguelike strategy game by Shiny Shoe. So yeah, this is the brand new thing that they're working on. I've been outed by by the community manager for the game as one of the playtesters, so I can at least admit that yes, I have been playtesting this. I will not say much more than that, but I will also introduce kind of what's going on here and why can I make videos all of a sudden for this. Well, the thing that we're experiencing right now, and I'm going to be making videos for it this entire week. So, in fact, I'm actually going to pre-record a large number of these for all of this week's videos. So, no Monster Train this week, sadly. Sorry. I thought about how to do this, and really, I don't want to be putting out multiple videos in a week. I don't think it makes a lot of sense. I also think that it's just too much content for me to record in one week in order for me to keep up. So the videos I've kind of already prepared of Monster Train for this week shall become next week's videos. So maybe the intros in them will be a little bit dated, but the runs will sure be good. Anyway, this week we are playing Inkbound. So this game is in a technical test right now. What does that mean? Basically, Shiny Shoe for this weekend. Well, today and tomorrow, as far as you're aware. Also, I think into Monday, I'm not actually sure the exact hour that this goes down, but because this video is going up on the 21st of January on my time, the technical test is lasting through the 23rd, which is Monday. Don't know the time. You can find the technical test for this game on Steam. It is available for anyone to play. It's not just me. And that's what allows me to make these videos. Basically, they want to stress test their servers, is kind of the idea, and they're also looking for initial feedback. They've done a lot of refinement on a variety of different elements of this game, both artistic and just strategic. So, the kind of moving things towards the gameplay that they're looking for. Additionally, I will say that a lot of features of this game are missing, and they're pretty clear about that. If when we finish a run or win a run, it's going to say wish list now, and then it also kind of explains the things that are missing. So do expect that there is more coming in the actual release. What do we have here, though? I can't show you everything that's available right away from this screen because I have opted to start from this screen so that I don't accidentally show you the names of other players that are playing the game right now. I've disabled chat, which is a feature of this game, so nothing there is present at the point that we're playing. Otherwise, there's a lot of stuff. We'll talk through it as we get through it. I'm not going to be using this as a tutorial video necessarily. I certainly could. So here's a question for you all. My question for you all today, and let me know what you think of this. If you are looking for a what the heck is this, how do I play this game kind of video, let me know, and I can actually put one together for you tomorrow for me, which would be Sunday, and then we'll figure it out. It'll get uploaded at some point this week, probably tomorrow, we'll see. But otherwise, I'm just going to be playing runs. I want to play this game the way that I would approach Monster Train, really, so I'm just playing a run for you all. I'm going to be rotating the characters that you choose as, so you can see right now that I am playing as what is called a Magma Miner. So this guy's got a bonk. I can't demo this outside of combat, but essentially he hits a guy with a hammer, he leaps and hits a guy with a really big hammer hit. It kind of looks like a Fortnite drop, which is pretty funny. You fly into the sky and then you soar down and you hit him with a bonk. So that's fun. And then you've got Smash, which is, really big bonk, basically. Just hit him real hard. The overall overarching mechanics of the Magma Miner is that when you hit an enemy, you get a stack of heat, and heat makes all of your abilities stronger. So a lot of this is you wind up for a big hit, pretty much, is the way that things work here. So oftentimes the best way of doing it is simply to hit a guy with bonk a bunch in a round. Notice this has no cooldown, and then you finish your round essentially with smash. Like I said, I'm not going to explain too much of the mechanics here, but this will make a lot more sense when we get into it. So we'll start with this friend, and we'll rotate through the existing characters in the technical test, of which there are 3. There's also the Moss Cloak and the Weaver. Weaver is a personal favorite of mine. It's what I have been doing all of my playtesting on personally. I just enjoy it a lot. I've tested the other ones, of course. I know how they work, but the Weaver is the one I spend my most time on for helping out with tests and bug reports and stuff like that. It's also the one I have the strongest balance opinions on right now. So, but that is essentially Inkbound. Like I said, you can find it on Steam and participate right now. I recommend you do so. I would love to know your all's opinions on it. This is a game that's made by Shiny Shoe, which are the people who make Monster Train, and they're real nice folks. So I'd like to make sure that any feedback you all have as you're watching me play or as I play myself gets taken back to them. There is a Discord server for the game that is linked somewhere in the technical test. I think it's on the homepage, so you can find it if you want to join it. And you can give your feedback there. There is a thread for it. Well, not a thread, it's the whole channel. It's kind of cluttered, I'll say. So if you post comments here as of your feedback, I can get that to them directly, which will be a little more useful, perhaps. So we'll see. Otherwise, not much to add. Please, as you're watching this, if you have questions for me about this game, let me know. I'm happy to go over it. I've got a lot of experience in the game to understand how to answer them. I also am somewhat limited in what I can answer, though they have revealed quite a bit. And so I should be able to answer most of them. Pretty straightforward anyway. The last thing I'll say here, I'm going to be ignoring a lot of the NPC dialogue and story elements of this. As you might imagine from Monster Train, there are things that people you can run into that have conversations and stuff. I'm not going to be reading all of them live. I'm not going to be doing anything too fancy there. The idea essentially is that I'm going to be trying to just play the game, more or less. So that's all I've got for you. So, same things apply. As always, do like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, let's get into this run. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is pick a boss. The main selection we're making here. Oh, and man, I totally forgot to say, actually, this is a multiplayer game. I am playing it single player, right? But you can play a multiplayer run of up to 4 people. And all of the things that are happening for me that I'm doing, all 4 people can do. They interact, they will decide on strategies and play out their turns, and things scale in difficulty based on the number of players that are present, and that can include the number of enemies, that can also include the health and damage and such of enemies. So, fun stuff. I will be playing these runs solo, because that's how I expect to be personally enjoying the game overall. So, cool. All right, so the only boss that we can face in the technical test is called Argoloth. He's a giant tentacle dude. So he's a kind of cool boss, I'll tell you that. We'll hopefully see him. I might lose, we'll see. But basically you get a run quest. And the idea here is that you have to achieve this thing. So you have to do the thing that it tells you to do, and then you get a big bonus for your run, which is always super worth it. You want to try to get it in every run. You'll usually see it around book 3, which is kind of like there is an act system in here, similar to Slay the Spire or other similar games. And so in around the 3rd one is when you tend to get these. So visit the Carver. This is the shop, essentially. So I have to visit the shop on multiple occasions. This usually means that in order for me to feel strong doing it this way, I'll have to play it with a lot of money generation. Reduce the will cost, so that's energy cost of things. See that little blue dot there? That's how much will it costs. My amount of will is on the bottom right here. It's a 4 right now. So there are relics and other things that can reduce the cost of these things. They call them augments. The language is going to be different, but the concepts are the same as many of the previous games in the roguelike genre. You get some like run augments. They appear in the bottom right of your screen in this 7-slot window here. Your abilities appear in the bottom left, which are your abilities, right? I guess there's not much else to say there. There's some consumable slots as well. Here is in the middle. So you kind of can fill out all of these if you really wanted to. So I would have to build around essentially reducing the will cost of my abilities. It's strong to do anyway, but this means I'll be looking for augments to do it. And then add hex to units. So hex is a status effect. If you're familiar with parlance of monster train, it's kind of like, I don't know, spell weakness or something, where if you put it on an enemy, they then take more magic damage that turn. Now, all of my attacks are physical, so I think Hex would be a pretty bad choice here. It's not an impossible pick for this character. It's not a champion. I almost called it a champion for this character, but I think this is the weakest one here. Also, before I get too far ahead of myself, dang, we're like 10 minutes in and I haven't even gotten to the run. Now, there is a rank system with covenants and such, with like modifiers that show up. I am just recording this plain for the moment, so I do not have any modifiers enabled. I think it makes the game a little... It's obviously a difficulty scaler, right? But it makes the game a little more difficult to parse and understand exactly what's happening. So I am avoiding it for the moment. Maybe my later runs this recording session will have those set up. I don't know. We'll see. I also have to unlock it in the tutorial because, well, it turns out my progress doesn't carry over. Makes sense. So, anyway, I'm leaning towards the Carver because it is the most guaranteed thing of mine. It's obviously a hit in my node generation because I have to go to this guy whenever I see him in order to actually make progress on this. But as long as I can make cash, I should be able to get value out of that anyway. So let's go visit the shop this run. Okay, now, one other thing I haven't really tested here. The audio in this game might be really loud for this. So let's go settings and let's go volume here. I'm going to drop this a little lower. Looking at my audio capture here, I'm thinking this is a bit loud for you all. Let me know what you think. We're going to set the global volume at 10 here. Yeah, the audio capture for that looks a lot better overall, kind of what I'm expecting here. So let me know if that's out of craziness or if it's too loud when I click on things, because as always, I do not actually listen to the game while I record. There are these nodes on the ground that you should always click on whenever you see them. You'll see me kind of run around in circles around an area. Collecting those little things are really important. That's money. That basically is the entire reason I want to visit the Carver. So money good. We're going to draft an initial ability. It is not always good to draft abilities, is kind of my universal opinion here. You may ask why? Why would you not draft abilities? Well, the answer is simply that a lot of the upgrades are random in what they decide to upgrade, and the more abilities you have, the more things it can randomize between. Your strength comes from upgrading your core 3 abilities pretty universally. So it might be, there is actually a serious consideration for skipping these if in just leaving here and not taking this, which you can do. I can just leave and then I can click it again, which is cool. There's a strong argument for just leaving. Now that said, Pilfer, earn some cash, is pretty good because I have to go to the shop pretty regularly in this run. So let me joink some money here. I think this will be good. This is a fully weak ability that costs you basically positioning in order to, and mana, energy, whatever you want to call it, in order to make some cash. But since we're going to the shop so much, that seems good. It does not really matter what we pick, but note that there are run mutators here. So basically things that happen when I pick a place. Let's see. So a lot of these are tough. It's like, okay, let's see. Pacifism. Yeah, pacifism is real rough, in my opinion. It disincentivizes you. Words are hard, from actually fighting combats, but we need to be fighting combats. I think the right choice is overstimulated. When you pick up an orb, take 1 damage. Orbs are really important mechanics. We're going to be picking up a lot of them, but... And I didn't take the heal. Yeah, so I think in general, what we're going to want to do when we start a run is I'm going to want to run up here, look at these mutators, and then come back and pick this. Because I might have actually gone overstimulated and taken that heal one, right? The heal ability instead of pilfer. We definitely can't take pacifism. I think it has to be ink shell, and that sucks because our general gameplay is we want to hit a guy 3 times and then, or like 2 times, and then crunch him. But we'll see. So watch me run around. I'm going to be taking money when I can see it. This is important. Those little red orbs are health. Sometimes you don't need them. Obviously, like here, we don't. But yeah, always you have options here for next battles. This is kind of like your node generation in Monster Train, okay? You can see the ink shell mutator up here, so it's good. You can see the boss we're looking at here. He is a very fresh calamari. Exciting. So you have your options. Basically, this tells you what your rewards are and what you're facing to do it. This could be a battle or a hard battle. Hard battle is kind of like an elite combat, but really it's more just that there's more and tougher enemies. So in the beginning, you can get a potion. You can get some quillings. Quillings are money. We're going to always take quillings here, pretty much universally. The potion is a cop-out. It's what you pick if you're dying and you just need to survive a little longer. Right? And we don't need to do that at the beginning of the run because, of course. Now, you can mouse and click this around. I can also WASD this around, which is really good. It takes a lot of getting used to the WASD, WASD. You can scout everything out before you start the battle. This is also important because you can pick where you want to be in this little inner ring when you start the battle. It does kind of matter. Enemies tend to move in from the upper area here, so cool. So you can kind of see what we're looking at here. I'm going to want to do bonks. Bonks are good. Bonk. I'm gonna move up here. Other cool tricks, you can hit the 1 and then this will show you how far you can move without accosting yourself of further energy, which is really good. Really useful. You can get a triple bonk here, which is nice. And then we can return here. I want to do a smash next. Now, I don't have a lot of ability to move here. I'm going to have to commit a little bit here in order to get a smash in. It's worth it to hit this guy up here. So this guy up here is a money pot? A treasure pot, basically. You want to commit big hit to this guy because he drops a lot of cash when you hit him. And then you end turn. Now I'm going to eat some damage here. These are trades that I'm actively making here in order to basically guarantee that I can get the... So you can wiggle around a bit. Basically, I'm making these choices specifically so that I can... How much health you got? 40. I think hitting him... I'm not going to get this kill. Yeah, so you can see how much damage you do. 40 here, yeah. But yeah, so you want to maneuver as much as you can to avoid damage. The little red ring around them, if you hover over them, is their AoE. Basically, how far they can move before they can hit you. So, like, for instance, here, I could potentially try to wiggle around, and I can actually steal from this guy here some quillings, end my turn, and not be threatened by this dude. So that's going to be the strategy here. This guy vanishes after 2 turns, and then we have to fight these things normally. Cool. These orbs stay in the around after I actually don't use them. Cool, we hit some dudes. I'm going to take this orb. Note the orb gives me energy and reduces my cooldowns by 1, which is real sweet here. I'm going to go for a bonk. I'm going to go for another bonk here. I think it's good to do. And then I think I'm just going to move now. Ending your turn in the ink is bad. It hurts. I'm trying to end my turn out of the damage rings here, which is good. Cool. I can freely kind of walk back in here. Not a problem. You can also see this little blue dot here. That's essentially my starting point. So I can wiggle. You want to try to not be in that outer ring while activating skills, because you will take damage for it. Do another bonk here. I think I can end this combat by just crunching this dude. Yeah, alright, cool. Nice stuff. So we get money, which is good. I ate 5 damage there in order to kind of trade for a lot of cash. It was worth it. We're going to look at the vault. This is an initial vestige, which is kind of similar to an augment. It goes on the right. Let's see. I can gain 2 energy on the first turn of combat. I can take dodge chance. When I dodge, gain precise. I think this will be the strong choice. I can also re-roll this if I don't like it, but usually you want to save your cash for better upgrades here. You don't get too much of it. Then we have the magic power crit damage option. I don't think I'm leaning that way. I'm doing all physical stuff. Dodge will be good, I believe, and giving me free crits when I dodge is nice. So we'll take that. I'm going to look here in the Font of Wisdom. This is a full upgrade kind of setup. We are all physical power, so I'm just going to grab physical power. That is power up. I like it. That's basically a permanent stack of my, or like half of a stack of my heat, more or less. Okay, now, Binding Empowerment, get a free binding upgrade, so an upgrade to one of your abilities, and the ability to ascend another. Ascending upgrades, really important. Problem is, this costs 400 gold right now, or 400 quilling right now. It's basically impossible to get that much money unless you somehow kill that guy in the beginning, that pot. So we'll take the other option here. We'll go for the Ruined Shrine. This option, the Binding Empowerment, not worth doing unless you can afford it. So we're going to grab all the cash here. We're going to move around. Make sure to hit any nodes that you can hit. There's 1 to 2 in any given location. Yeah, looks like that. And then we just get a kind of a free upgrade. Crit chance, 2 physical power is nice. Note the different color outlines here. These are stronger than the other ones. You're basically guaranteed a more powerful one. You can think of it like rarities, right? You've got your common, uncommon, rare, blah, blah, blah. 2 physical power is going to be very strong for me. Like I go from 27 here to 32 here, and you can see the scaling on the other ones even better. So that's nice. Okay, I want money still, so we'll take Quilling Cage. I've already traded a little bit of health here. I'm looking for relics that can sustain me over time. There are a few of them, so we'll need to be thinking about that. Oh, a potion. A shield potion. Sure, I'll take that. That'll be useful for a really nasty turn. If I can get some health out of these, it'll be good. There is an argument, by the way, in the beginning of the game to not open these nodes until you finish the first combat, so I could heal some of this HP back. But the alternative is, if you pop them, you could possibly see a potion like the shield potion here that saves you from taking any of that damage in the first place. It's very chicken and egg, right? You don't actually know what you're going to get. Cool. Okay, so we got some bad dudes, no problem. You'll see they have some buffs here. Phased is annoying. This means that they dodge the first attack that they take a turn. I will have to move and spend an energy here. Let's see. I want to wind up on one guy. One. Let's see. I'm gonna steal some money from him because I need money. And I want to save that, so I'm just going to bonk this guy again. Cool. Now they stab me, of course. It's fine. It's not ideal. The stabbing is no bueno, because they also have an attack range. So this is one of the universal challenges of the miner, and one of the reasons he's probably my least favorite guy. He doesn't have any baked-in healing or shielding. You're relying on that other ability here, but he's all melee. So like I could end my turn by leaping away or something, but he really wants to be engaging, and he doesn't really have anything that supports him not just getting the heck beaten out of him. So it's one of the reasons I don't like this character that much. Right, so I'm going to do one bonk. I'm going to take this power orb, I think. Okay, and I'm going to 3 energy. I can then do one further bonk, and I can give him the super bonk. Cool, which kills him. That's good. Enemies spawn in later on in the combats, so I do need to be careful about this. hit these two. I think this will be good. He, of course, dodges the first blow. I do this because then I can do a bonk here, which kills him. I want to take the power orb, which reduces all of my cooldowns. Generally, it's a good idea to use your skills and then to do the orb. Bonk this man. I'm going to wiggle as much as it'll let me. Try to get out of range here of the bombs. There is an area where I can get to. Maybe I can kill this guy. Math. All right, cool. We take nothing on this turn, which is great. We get some more spawns. This guy's doing extra damage. Okay, so I'm going to leave for the orb here, which will let me give them the drop on this one. I could then clobber the scary guy. Now, I'm going to take a whole bunch of damage here unless I just walk away, which very well is just probably the choice. I'd like to preserve my shield potion here. All right, so there is a position I can stand in that is safe while still being kind of here. I'm looking to avoid that damage. Yeah, damage avoided mostly. All right, we're going to have to give up all of our energy to do it. That's okay. We take nothing here. You can see the little hover over of how much damage you're at risk of taking at any given point, which is good to know. I'm going to steal some money from this dude because I like money. I would like to give this guy the bonk, I think, on this turn. Let's go for that orb real quick. Now, I can hopefully... Let's see, can I actually get them both here? I think this is a one target, yeah, single enemy. We're gonna crunch this dude up top. I am doing 234 damage. I think that's worth it. And I think to take the turn to just run away. I want to avoid damage here. Very different in solo games as opposed to the others. Let's try to get out of the goop. See if we can hit both of them. We will be able to. That's nice. I'm looking to get out eventually, so I'm going to crunch this guy, and then spend my movement to get out of there to take 0. I could potentially wait time. It's not necessarily wrong to do. It's only good to do this if I can avoid the damage. I don't think I can, is my main concern. So I'm just going to crunch this guy out. It's not worth trading here because health is hard to get back, is the challenge. So it's not worth trading in order to do that. Let's try to get our rewards, see if we get anything good. Yeah, Verdant Seed is probably my favorite of all of the early common vestiges. These are like common relics, essentially. They kind of just do a thing. Now, the Verdant Seed heals me after every combat. This is huge, but it also gives me max HP when I finish a combat. Seeing it in the first act, worth it. Always worth it. 3% crit chance is pretty big, so crit chance is kind of an annoying mechanic. I don't like it because it makes the math really hard to follow of like, how am I going to be able to kill this guy? But an uncommon crit chance here is worth grabbing. 7% is good. We'll take that. Cool. Now, I don't have a key, so it's not worth it to go to the Trove. The Breach is basically I get a choice, which gives me some random upgrade options. Or I can go to the Shrine, which is just an uncommon upgrade to my abilities. I think the best choice here is the Breach. Obviously, I do like the free money of the Trove. Will be nice, but not being able to take advantage of one of the core benefits of that is pretty bad. You should always go to that when you have a key, not before, because, well, if you don't have a key, you're not really benefiting from it. Got some health there, that's nice. All right, cool. Let's grab this Breach, see what we get. I'm not going to read the event, but basically you get the choice, right? I can get a little bit of help, do a thing. I can give a lot, get keys. So this has costs. I can spend money on these. Or I can reach in and get a WTF, don't even know. So I think 100 gold for a key and it keeps me over 400 money is good. 400 money is the important threshold for ascending a binding, which we always want to be able to do. So yeah, we'll grab this key. Keys are sick. Cool, plated key is not as strong as the other one, but we are happy to have it. I see I get an uncommon with a manifest key here, so I could spend this potion and have double keys, which is cool. I actually think the right choice here, however, is the hard battle for money in this particular instance. All right, we're looking a lot stronger than we were before. Getting the seed is a big win here because this will help give me some sustain. I do think sustain is really important in this game. It's easy to just lose life and then never have a way of getting it back, which is no bueno in my opinion. You really need to have something here. Okay, what do we got? We got the choppy dudes. Now, the choppy dudes are not too bad. They have a really bad kind of like 1-2 slapper at some point. Take my cash. I do really want to bonk here. I think the right choice, however, is to leap and hit this guy. Then take the orb and move. See if I can move out of this. Can't. That sucks. In which case we're going to do a bonk. And then we're just going to spend our movement to get out of here. These guys are going to be a real problem on their next turn. You'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean. See, they have this ability, this delayed attack. So I'm going to like wiggle. And if I can't get out of their attack range, it's really nasty. They have 175 life, so I can just one-shot them, which is cool. Just crunch a dude, then he re-aims is the challenge. So we'll take the orb here. It is worth it to try to do as much damage to these dudes as possible. So let's see if I can get a hit in. No, I'll have to leap. It is worth it, right? This guy takes 40-something damage. We'll do this jump. Now, he turns. He doesn't actually swing, right? His only attack on that turn is if he has a guy in range. I want to grab this orb first. Now, I do think 262, this guy's got a lot of extra life. So let's finish the one that I can actually finish. Because I also want to be out of this other guy's attack range here. So we could potentially do a bonk, actually. Right, we come up here, we do a bonk on this guy. I think I can actually then get a kill over here, 234. I'm going to have to do another bonk, right? Then we hit this guy and crunch him, which is good. And then I should be able to walk out. Yeah, we take nothing here. Cool. Good. We're looking to do as much damage as we can. Okay, I do need to do the wiggle here. He threatens, sadly. I should do a leap, I believe. Hit this guy over here. We'll take the orb now, which lets me steal from this man. A little bit of a hit there, huh? Yeah, it's unfortunate. Let's see. Yeah, it's interesting because I can actually move a whole bunch here. I think the play is, however, to hit this dude. There's no safe place. Yeah, we just have to end our turn by moving away. Not a fan of it, but sometimes you have to do it. Enemies are spawning in, sadly. Alright, let's try to bonk this guy out. See if I can hit this guy. I can, which ends him. Good, we take the orb now. Center up. Well, actually, it's better to hang out by where they're spawning. Because what happens is they jump and they're going to drop AoEs and stuff. I want the AoEs to be centered off center of this platform, as you can see here. I am going to jump because I cannot reach otherwise. We're going to try to jump here and also be in range of that orb. Good. I'd like to crunch this man now. Excellent work. I'd like to try to get one more steal in before the end of this. This guy takes 50% bonus damage, so he's having a bad day of it anyway. Okay, so I get this orb. Is there any safe place here that doesn't get me hit? Or in the goop? There might be one over here. It's gonna be tough to wiggle in and out of it. If I can delay a turn. No, I can't really. So in that case, what I really ought to do here is just crunch this man. It's not worth the trade here. Then drop in. All right, cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, let's do the Font of Wisdom first. It's going to be physical power. This is just kind of a universal choice when you get a common. Do more damage. I like it. I finally get an upgrade for my thing, so I can steal more money, or I can have a critical bonk. Interesting. Or I can reduce the cooldown by 1 on the leap, which is itself also quite good. Movement is very strong, as you'll find. I think that this is going to be the strongest choice here. That's going to be good. Cool. Great. We get a Carver. Cool. We have to see this guy 3 times in this run in order to get credit for what we're doing. So, yeah. Cool. He's a shop. He has conversation. Wow. Good job. I'm not reading that. We're going to look at the store, see what we can hit. Silenced Metronome. 1 ability power, deal 30 magic damage to a random enemy each turn. This is pretty low impact, especially since I've been investing in physical damage. The ability power is good. That's damage for everything, though. For 50 gold, it might not be bad. The Shining Circlet. Reduce the cooldown of a random ability by 1 when you pick up an orb. That's pretty cool. This essentially is a cooldown solver. I should also consider a reroll here and see if I can find something cooler than these. These are okay. Like, this Shining Circlet's pretty good. I think I should pick it up, so I have something here. And then I'm going to reroll this and see what we get. Outlawed Works. Rotting Calzone. When you pick up an orb, stun the nearest enemy once per turn. That's pretty good. I don't do any poison damage, though. When you kill a unit, create a small explosion. I don't think so. I'm going to save my cash. And I'm not going to take money here. Boss battle. Let's go. I think we're strong enough. I think that this pickup we had, this Shining Circlet, will add a lot of value here. It's kind of easy to underestimate it, but remember, I'm very cooldown limited in general, is probably the right way of describing it. I'm very cooldown limited on this build. And if it hits the Pilfer, I can steal more cash and stuff, which is pretty dope. Ugh, man, we got Malformed. Okay, Janus the Malformed is basically like one of these big dudes, except he's better. He's a scarier version of them, more or less. He's got a ton of HP, for the record. Yeah, okay, so powering up. Increasing in power each turn, destroy the shield to remove it. When dealing damage, Janus drains his target's power. Yeah, so we really do need to avoid getting hit by him. It results in permanent effects to the run. I'm going to greed. I want money. As it turns out, money is good. It is important to kill these dudes. I'm going to do a big jump here. Take the orb. I want to try to wiggle out of this hit box. That will be good. I'm taking nothing here. I strike. Big hit. Good stuff. A good turn. He didn't hit me. And most importantly, he didn't hit me, but most importantly, I managed to hit him pretty hard. I'm going to take the power orb here. I don't think I can wiggle out of this, unfortunately, so we're just going to go to the side here and crunch this guy. Again, I can't get out of it. I need to avoid his attack. Very important. I do get 1 additional round, but I don't think I can really make this work. So we're just going to avoid this hit. It's unfortunate to waste the turn like that. I do not like it, but now he has the same attack, that same delayed attack nonsense. So we got to be careful about it. He cannot hit me. It's important. Okay, now, can I wiggle out of it? Answer, no. Alright, that sucks. So I have to waste an extra energy in order to do this. We hate to see it. Now, I need to avoid this other guy's hit now too, so I think I am going to airdrop in over here. And I have to spend the rest of my movement getting out of there. A really unfortunate, I hate the wasted turns of these guys. Getting phased on this enemy is also pretty nasty here. It's going to waste my time. He's getting a lot of shield generated too, which I do not like. Could greed and steal money. I really need to not do this though. I need to do damage is the problem, is where I'm at now. So let's just plan around hitting this guy to the best of our ability here. I am going to drop in the huge bonk. Then I take this orb. Don't think I can wiggle out of it. I'd love to hit him for this 58. Again, I don't think I can wiggle out of this. I need to avoid him being able to hit me. It's unfortunate. I'm not a big fan of this. This is actually something that this unit struggles with, this character I'm playing. It's tough, is kind of the big thing. I'm going to... Honestly, I need to just be smashing the boss right now. I don't really think I have much of a choice here. I'm going to do an airdrop up here, hit this guy. We'll take the orb. I have to move, because the problem is his AoE is really big, and if I'm not hitting him, we're going to have a problem here. Yeah, unfortunately. Okay, so I need to line this up. Yeah, I'm threatened for a lot of damage here. The right choice is to jump. We're going to do the air jump here. I think it's worth it. Huzzah. He hit me. Didn't look like he was. All right, so you can see the effect here. Power drain. This is a very bad effect. Ugh, I hate that. Anyway, I'm going to hit him. I'm going to move. Again, I don't really have much choice. I take no damage from this position. It's bad centering, by the way. I do think that's an important point to keep in mind. Very bad centering. I'm going to be trading a lot here. I want to try to do a bit of an airdrop strike. I was supposed to end on the other side of him, but, you know, fine. I'm at the stage where I'm definitely getting hit. There is no... Well, it's probably better to do this, take that hit, and steal money and just trade some health here from this stuff, right? Yeah. It's unfortunate, but we'll trade here. I think I can finish him next turn. I avoided a big hit there. I do need to just finish this boss right now is where I'm at. So we're looking for get that thing over there. Crunch this guy. Please. Ugh. Alright, we're taking a huge hit here. This is a barrier potion turn. Yeah, he steals a lot here. I do have to just hit this man. He needs to go, is where we're at. I think I need to move so I'm not taking the retaliation hit and just pummel this man to death. Good job, we did it. Oof, scary, but we take these. Okay, I get a blue physical power. That's a rare. That's really worth it. Make me do more damage, please. Ascending, a binding is probably what you want to do first. Let's see. He can drop a I can demolish him and steal cash from this guy. Or I can consume all stacks of burn. I'm not a burn build here. And this also converts it to magic, which is bad for me. So I am going to just steal money from this guy, I suppose. Okay, you can reroll this. It's not necessarily bad, but it is good for me to upgrade this smash in particular. So let's do that. I think that's fine. I can reduce the cooldown on stealing money. That's good. Ooh, oversized smash hitting in more than one enemy is really good. Actually, stunning bonk is also very good. Stun an enemy is huge. But I think AoE on the smash is going to be the most important thing here, especially since I just upgraded it like that. Cool. Okay, I'm feeling reasonably good about our run so far. It is 43 minutes in. Jeez, I didn't think this would be such a long run. It's even longer than a run of Monster Train, right? I'm only 1 out of 3 books in. Part of it is the tactics involved, but, you know. Cone of Frost, spawn a plant, invigorate. I normally would reroll this, but I'd rather my rerolls for something else. We'll just take the invigorate here. Yeah, it's a fine ability power buff. Sure. Each turn, create a bomb beneath you. Pacifism, terrible. When bosses are brought to half health, they gain a shield and remove all detrimental debuffs. It's going to be tough, but I think I do need to pick that one. Bomb beneath you is terrible. I do not move very well here. Yeah, we'll take this. Sure. I'm going to try to move a little bit quicker. I think some of this has been explanation of various mechanics, which is important. Make sure things make sense. What is this? On next hit, inflict hex and shattered. No, I don't want that. I guess I could eat this fish. Coming up. It's just a quilling cage. I'm going to eat the fish. And then I'm going to take this potion. I'll take the money here. Cool. I'm looking to ascend a binding ASAP is where I'm at. So as soon as we get that option, I'm going to click it. Grab this for some health maybe. Okay, no, it's fine. Sure. Okay, we're fine. All right. If I need a big hit on something, we'll make the big hit on something. Oh, we got cannons. I hate cannons. Okay, I want to try to hit them both here. I want to end that phased effect. I want to hit two guys. Really, really good. Really, really good. Okay. Well, we'll take this now. Let's see if I can get... May as well steal from this guy, right? I know I gave up a little bit of money here, but it's okay. Because I believe... I should be able to airdrop in here. I hit 2. Oh, I think I had it. Hold. There's gotta be a way. Yeah. Big money. Big, huge money. What you got left? 97? I could do a good chunk to him, but I really don't threaten him for the kill. I could have hit him with that disintegration oil, but no problem. I guess I can come over here and take this orb and give this guy the bonk, which is... I'll hit this guy. That's fine. Just give him the bonk. We like it. Now this guy's gonna root me. I do hate the root, which sucks, but I can still move by going like this. Take this orb. I think that should free me. It does. Great work, go team. Well, which lets me just bonk this man. We're doing a lot more damage here, by the way. It is now very clear that I am hitting good cash. I'm gonna steal from this man. Take this over here. I am gonna do an airdrop in. Although I think I should have really just hit this guy a bunch. I don't want to get hit. He does re-aim at me, so we'll just avoid that. He roots. It's fine. I just do an airdrop, which breaks the root. And then we just crunch this guy. Good stuff. Cool. Being able to kill an enemy with this is a ton of cash. Wow. Just a ton of cash. We're going to keep taking physical power, make my thing do more damage. I want a vault here. 25% chance to gain an energy when an enemy dies. No. Bigger magic power, but gain some stuff in magic power. When you use a binding, of a 25% chance to reduce one, but this is a reroll. Those are terrible. Let's see. On the first turn of combat, gain 3 stacks of precise. This is huge. These are guaranteed crits. And it gives crit chance. That's really good. We'll take this. That is good. I like that a lot. That was a really good combat. We made a ton of money. A free binding upgrade and the capability to ascend another. We hard purchase that. 100%. Ascending a binding is probably the strongest thing you can do in this game. And it costs 400. It is always worth it. Adrenaline Rush, this is not the one I want upgraded here. I'm going to reroll this. This is definitely a reroll. Yeah, okay. This is my jump attack. Leap a long distance and inflict big damage in a moderate area. Or I can inflict damage when I hit an enemy for the first time with this ability. I gain more money. Interesting. I don't think this is a reroll. Leap a long distance. I don't really want the burn, but I want the physical damage and I want the long distance here. The other important thing is it like over doubles the damage of this ability, so I will take Comet here. That's going to be good. We'll take that. Cool. Ooh, extracting pilfer, stealing an orb is huge here. That's so good. We'll take that. Orbs are a lot of value. I could get a vault and some money, or I can get a potion. Potion is not worth it here, and it's a hard battle for this, so this is like just not worth it here. We'll take the vault. I'm super happy with that. Easier combat, and I don't really have to worry about, I don't know. Easier combat and the rewards are more relevant to me, so that's cool. All right, let's start this, see what we can do. These look like the same pots, the money pots. These are actually some explosion pots here. I'm gonna comet some guys, I think, is the first play. Give them the comet hit. Then I really want to hit all three of these guys. Yeah, so we're gonna do bonk. And we're gonna comet strike 3 guys to death, which is huge. I trade some health, but I actually gained more health out of this than I traded, which is cool. Okay, I want the orb. I wish to comet strike here. Well, bambo. I think hitting our orb here is going to be good. I can wiggle to hit 2 guys. Tons of cash out of that. Then we take this, and I can move out of range, or I can come up here. Can I get a kill on these guys? Or one of these guys? No. I also can't steal from them. Truly, in this case, I should just walk away. Walking into a corner like this forces them to cluster up, which I like. Comet, very good. Comet kill one of these guys, actually, so I can get in range of this orb. I then want to steal money because he should give me another orb. I can comet. Then I can strike both of these guys. This guy's doing a lot of damage to me, for the record. He's also phased. Don't love that. I think we kill these 2 over here. We take this and we just run. Ah, the math. It almost would have worked out. We take a hit. It's fine. Yeah, he dodges. It's a shame. Bonk. I take 4 damage here. That's okay. I'm going to leap to hit his phasing out. I'm going to take the orb here. I am just going to bonk. And I'm going to crunch. So much money. Incredible news. We're doing really well, actually. Gain 2 shield when you pick up an orb. Ooh, I do like shield. I'm picking up 2 orbs a turn, which is nice, thanks to 2 orbs sometimes from the pilfer. Gain 6 stacks of precise. My first turn goes nuts. I think the shield when you pick up an orb is correct here. That's good. We'll take the font here. Nothing really good. The crit damage is possibly very nice here. My crit damage is a 325 already. I think actually just physical power, just do more damage is usually the right choice. I need to visit the Carver, no choice. Remember, every time he spawns, I need to visit him. It's part of my quest for the run. Cool. Oh, look, I'm talking to you. Incredible news. I could purchase health, but I don't think I need to. I want to spend and get as much value here as I can. When you hit an enemy with frostbite, inflict burn. When you take damage, gain 10% dodge chance until you dodge an attack. I do already have 10% dodge chance, right? So 20% is pretty good here. It's just a general statement. And gaining stacking abilities is like, this is just free damage removal, I think, which I think is worth the 100. I can afford to re-roll this, no problem. Glass cannon is just really good. It's hard to skip, just do 100% more damage. Right. I mean, look at my numbers, right? This guy's doing 475. If I take glass cannon, he's doing 950. Really hard to miss that. And I do have pretty decent sustain right now, which I appreciate. Are any of these worth this? I'm going to re-roll this again, see if I see anything super cool. Let's see. 30% chance to add marked on hit, which is a guaranteed crit, and then I get 20 crit damage. It's not good. No, we skip this. I've spent enough money here. I should consider... Yeah, I'm just going to buy some health. Remember, I have a lot of money in this run. Manifest key. I could manifest a second key here. Potentially good. It's bad if I see the same key. I really... Let's see, I think it's going to just be the Quelling Cage. More money. I'm going to chance it on the key. If I see a Jade key, this is very strong. So we'll take it. And I don't think I need the cash, because I'm going to be getting kills with Demolish. Like, we're making money, is what this run is telling me. We're making money, and we're crunching. Now, I should save any of these nodes. Yeah, okay. Alright, we got cannons. I hate cannons. We're just gonna go comet some cannon buddies. These guys have very little health. You wanna see what I'm gonna do to them? They're gonna hate me. Well, bam! How much money is this? That was 790. I gained, oh, like 110 or something here, which is unbelievable. It's a lot of cash. I'm gonna walk up. Can I get that orb? No, I can't. I want to try to move towards these guys. So let's move over here. We take nothing for the turn. I am taking double damage, by the way, so I need to be very careful about what I'm doing. Would like to steal money. Yeah, steal money, good. It's another orb, which is also good. Let's take a swing here. I'm gonna walk and grab this here. I can do a double hit, which kills the really... It's a really important kill here, by the way. I'm taking... If I wiggle a little here, I'm taking 0, because it's just this guy over here, and he's bouncing off of my shield, which is cool. That's good. I like that. Well, we just comet this man, pretty much. We're going to comet on the left, actually. I think that's correct. Then I'm going to grab this orb. I'm going to steal from this guy because it turns out I like money. I'm going to grab an orb. I'm going to grab another orb. And I can move out of range here and take nothing for the turn. Good. Enemies are spawning in. That is okay by me. This guy up here I do need to deal with. Pretty important for me to deal with that guy. These guys up here, they root you after a turn, which is a problem. I think, can I wiggle here and get a double hit? These guys have how much? 320? Yeah, there's no world I don't kill them with my 1045 damage smite. So that's pretty cool. I want to take that orb, and I want to hit him. If I hit him, he's going to rotate. I don't love it. I haven't really used Invigorate, by the way. It's just I don't have the energy to support adding this one energy in, and I really need to be hitting enemies hard. So it's just a tough ability to use. It does double my damage, for the record, which is great, but it's going to be important for bosses, probably. Let's just skip this here. I think it's fine. I'm going to steal here. I do want to... My play is... break the root, steal from this man, take orb. We're gonna jump to kill him. Then I'm gonna walk out of that damage ring. And I think we reasonably crunch this guy. I'm not worried about him at all. We just hit him. Orb. I've already stolen from this man, but you might as well steal again for this orb. I'm going to hit him with a big bonk, get some more cash out of him. Cool. We made a lot of money there. Very strong. I feel very powerful right now. Crit chance, probably pretty good for me. Get it up to 14, although just more damage is pretty universally good here. I'm doing 100 base on bonk, which is great. Another Moss Mother's Embrace, huh? Interesting. So I could gain, when I take damage, I could gain 20% dodge chance until I dodge an attack. It's not bad, but I actually really like the gain precise on dodge over here, coupled with the one of them I have. I don't feel the need to change much of this. At some point in this run, it's going to be okay for me to just burn out this Verdant Seed because we get to the end, but I don't think this is it here. Let's just skip that. Let's look at the Manifest Key. Ah, dang. All right. Well, we're going to have 2 keys. It's going to be fine. I guess, can I actually eat this potion? Hold up. Can only be used in combat. All right, never mind. Shame. We'll look at this vault again. I will re-roll this. There's no reason not to. Movement, gain 3 health after combat. So this is cool because what you do is you switch the seed for the sprout, and I gain a burst of +6 here. This is pretty close to the end of the run, which is good. So I think this is actually correct. I will switch it out. We go to 51. I no longer need to worry about it. I've already gotten 5 HP out of it. Fine. I'm guaranteed to see the Carver in the 3rd book, so I actually think it is far superior to... I think it is far superior here to... What is it? Go to the Trove and spend one of these keys. I think this is important for me. More money. Unnecessary amounts of money. Yeah, Jade Key is really good if I could have gotten it, but unfortunate. I mean, another glass cannon is disgusting. This is just the pick here. So, what do I give up here? I think it is counter assistance. Honestly, glass cannon is so good. I mean, it's see glass cannon, take glass cannon, pretty much. Doing double damage is very strong. It's more important than getting precise here. Yeah, I mean, we're now currently doing 1,500 damage with the Demolish. We are very strong. That is a huge pickup. I should absolutely crunch this boss. Yeah, we're at a point where I feel very strong about the run, in general. I'm glass cannon, but enemies dying instantly, turns out that's pretty good. This boss is actually really annoying for me, believe it or not. I have to actually kill a whole bunch of enemies. Is the main problem here. I hate it. I'm gonna take this orb. Hold up, go back to where I was. Grab the orb. Now I wanna see, can I get to him? No. All right, we're gonna jump here. Okay, that's fine. I should be able to crunch this guy for some cash. And now I'm gonna steal from this man to get that orb spawned. So my next turn I should get double orbs. Good. Good. I then bonk. You may as well comet him, right? There's no reason not to. We comet and then I crunch this guy for, yeah, 2 whole phases here. Very strong. That's gonna be good. Yeah, so we're in a really good position on this run overall, is the way I should describe what we're seeing here. I'm gonna smash. That's 6,375 damage. That's a lot of damage. I gotta be careful about this. I don't think hitting him does this. If I steal money, he doesn't turn. Good, great work. Go team. Yeah, we are really powerful right now, actually, is the way that I should be describing this. We hit like a truck. I want orb. I want orb. I want hit scary. I want hitman. We're gonna jump, kill them, and just straight up kill them both. And then I'm gonna see if I can, is there any world I can get this hit over on him? No, I don't think so. I don't think this carries over to future rounds. I may as well try. Well, it does. Okay, fair enough. Let's just end this man's existence. That's pretty good. I'm gonna take the orb now. Could steal from him again. I really should just hit him more for the burn stacks. We do so much damage here that I have very little concern. I'm gonna steal for an orb, and then we're just gonna finish him. We just crunch. Yeah, even a non-crit here, we do so much damage here. We are very strong. I'm looking for, yeah, I was going to say a bonk here. Yeah, 210 and an additional stack of heat. Beautiful. Give him the thwack. Love it. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Max health. I'll take the crit damage here. It's better than these alternatives. We're okay. I'm going to take the rare augment. Mega Smash. Mega Smash. 85 damage scaled by... Is this 85 before my glass cannons? Oh my gosh, reduce the cooldown of physical bindings by 1. Literally all of my abilities are physical. That's pretty cool. I think the 85 damage, just do a smash. I want to look at this anyway. 85, we're at 1500 right now. Oh, buddy, that's 1800. That added 300 damage to my hit. This Demolish is really good, turns out. We should absolutely destroy this run at this point. So that's fun. Cool, I feel very empowered. I get a heal I don't need. We'll take a fish. What do I get, the good fish? In the next battle, 50% to inflict hex when hit and shattered when hit. It's not great. This draft I don't care about. I mean, I guess I'll look at it, but I'm gonna cancel this out, right? Yeah, cleave is fun. Oof, this is strong, huh? Cleave is better than Invigorate by a lot. By a lot. It deals 300, it does more damage, right? It's physical, which is good. It inflicts bleed. Bleed, gain 1 stack for each point of physical damage this unit takes. At the end of the turn, deal 1 physical damage per stack and remove all stacks. So if I do a cleave followed by demolish, I do get a free 1800 damage on this turn, which is pretty nutty. Enemies heal 15% of their missing health each turn is essentially free for my build. Yeah, we'll take... Yeah, I don't care if they heal. At all. It just completely does not matter. We are guaranteed the last Carver before the final boss, which should make this pretty straightforward. Cool. We get the cool Magma area. Big fan. May as well take money. Money's at least something. If I could spend my money, that would be cool. I'm going to be looking to ascend here. Maybe I can ascend cleave or something. That would be kind of fun. There's also a relic that does give me bonus damage for each bit of money I have. If I can find that, I'm basically guaranteed to win this run. Although I'm already kind of at that point. Yeah. I'm gonna steal. Kind of an annoying place for him to put that. I don't want to get hit here, right? I can hit them both. That's at least something. We'll do what we can do. Hit him with that cleave. Cool. Alright, not ideal. It's fine. They're both out, so I'm going to try to hit all of them. Very good. Good crunches. We actually have just killed everyone. Whoops. Sure, here's some orbs. And my turn over here. We're really strong, is the TLDR of this run. I should be able to just insta-kill most of these guys. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then I'm going to attempt to leap out of the range. We're good to go. Cool. I want to steal from this man because it turns out I like money. Give me orb. Orb, good. I also then wish to end this man's existence. Take more money. Yeah, we're very strong. Glass Cannon is probably one of the strongest relics right now, in my opinion. 25 crit damage. I'll usually grab the higher rarity options, right? They tend to be worthwhile. Inflict Shatter once per turn, or I can just toss another Mega Smash down. Whew. I mean, Shatter is stronger here. We're going to do the Shattering Bonk. We're setting up a really big, strong burst turn. I want to ascend a Binding. Yup. Sure, it's better than the powerful choice. I can afford this, so I want to spend my money. Heist or Mug? I'd like to see if I can get Cleaves. Let's re-roll this. Yeah, sure. Inflict Bleed, Inflict Hemorrhage. Oh yeah, inflict bleed, then attack 3 times for 210 damage each. Yeah, that's going to be really good for me. We'll take the eviscerate. Big power up. Love that. Inflict burn, don't care. Energizing cleave, gain 2 will when you kill an enemy. I can also just re-roll this and look for anything else I want. I can get shatter. 25% chance to spawn an orb on hit. Orbs are very strong for me for a lot of reasons. I have a good synergy. I get shield from it. I also get my abilities back. And I also get cooldown reduction. I think extracting bonk is it. I like that. Heroic vault, potion cache. I mean, I'll take the heroic vault. Quelling cage to take more money. I really am just going to be re-rolling that final shot for legendaries is what it comes down to. I'm looking for anything that's super disgustingly OP. Otherwise, we are fine. I'm not concerned. I think we have this in the bag, I would describe it. After that first glass cannon, our scaling is so just unhinged. Like this, I can't wait. I'm gonna jump. Incredible. I'm gonna power orb. I'm gonna walk over here. I'm gonna instant kill this thing for the most money I think I've ever seen. I'm gonna go over here now and just jump at this other guy, which, yeah, just straight up kills him. That's pretty cool. Remember, I get precise on turn 1, which is amazing. Let's see. I can hit 2 guys here and then just basically full end them. I'm gonna take the orb. I do the jump. I can hit 3 guys, which does just finish them. And then I'm gonna try. Can I get this hit without taking another attack from someone else? I can. Cool, so that's actually really good. We take it 0 here. Nice, love that. I'm gonna just be jumping. Turns out I like jumping. I want to just pilfer because I want the extra orb here. How can I overlap as many creatures as possible here? Yeah, this is like the best bonk of my life. Kill 3 guys. Incredible. And then I get my stuff back, which is just amazing. I'm gonna swing on this dude. Sadly, I can't hit him. I guess I can just leap at him and do something and then take him with the cleave, which is nice. Yeah, he's not long for this world, is what I should describe. Yeah, he's just dead. Great work. Go team. I do want the orb first, so I can hit these guys up top here. I will... Taking a big hit here. I might be able to take 0. Yeah, I can take 0. This is a nasty turn for them, so I want to kind of square them up. Looking for my orb spawn wherever it is. Cool. Good. I want to... Can I get all 3? It's a tough call. I can get all 3, which is very good, and then I should be able to crunch 2 of them. Yep. Cool, and I should be able to finish this guy. Yep, got him. Cool, no damage taken. Love to see it. Great, we're in a very commanding position for this run. Not much to say. 3% crit chance is pretty good. I'm already at like a 15%. Is pretty solid here. 1 physical power is nice, but it's fine. Roots of Reprieve, 1 cost discount to all physical bindings when I kill an enemy, up to twice per turn. Death's Scythe, on kill I get 20 stacks, great. I'm gonna re-roll this, there's no reason not to. I'm gonna re-roll this again, there's no reason not to. When you have shield, when an enemy hits you while you have shield, deal 450 physical damage to it, kind of fun. 2 shield when I pick up an orb. The important thing noted is that this just gives me 2 shield automatically. It's pretty good. We'll just grab Pulsar Belt and I will replace the Misting Bells with it. The important takeaway here is noting that this gives me the 2 shield automatically, which I do appreciate. I suppose I'm going to use my last key. No reason not to. I think it's worth it. See if I get anything better. At this point, we are refining, is the way I would describe our run. I'm just kind of going, hey, can I find things that make me a little bit stronger? We have the core of what we're looking for. Verdant Blossom. Oh my gosh, well, 10 max HP, it's even better than the Verdant Sprout. Yeah, sure, I'll grab that. It's, like I said, it's just a refinement stage, yeah? We're just looking to do a little bit better here. Ocean Cash. I mean, if I'm going into the final battle, 2,000 money, the money is not any more valuable. I'll take this Heroic Vault Potion Cash here. I can at least maybe use a potion in the final battle if I have to. Again, refinements. Cool. Let's see. Nothing fancy here. Cool. Let's just go start this combat and completely sandblast this dude. I do also get a legendary at some point here, which is pretty funny. Cool. I'm gonna wiggle. Let's go back to where we were. I want to wiggle and see how many I can hit. These little guys don't really warrant much attention. I could like turn them into money, but it's fine. I want to crunch this man. He's gone. Power orb here. Remember, it is super worth it for me. Can I steal money from anyone? No. How much damage you do? Do I still have a stack of precise? Interesting, interesting. I could just hit this dude. How much damage am I doing for this? 238? I think he just dies, right? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, he's gone. Good job. Great work. These guys are now going to blow up. Oh, no, not the blow up. Whatever will I do? Steal from this dude. I want the orb. I want to jump. Because mobility is good. I wish to leap attack the ugly guy here. Huzzah. I'm going to absolutely annihilate a guy. Love to see it. I then want the power orb here so I can run away. Because look at the difference here. I'm dying literally versus I'm taking no damage. That's what Act 3 starts looking like. So, cool. This should be pretty easy for me. I'm looking to just do a bonk up here, get these guys out. I want to jump up here, take this orb. I can finish a man. Or perhaps the best thing I can really do is full end this fella upstairs. Just getting rid of the worm while I can is worth it. I still take nothing, it's no problem. Could steal more cash. It's worth stealing the money anyway because I get the orb out of it, which is good. I'm gonna jump attack some dudes. Cool, I'm gonna cleave some dudes. I think that's worth it here. Cool, they're gone. I'm gonna do this move over here. Can I get this swing on him? No. Then we just wait. There's no charge. I'll just demolish him next turn, and it's free real estate. Free money. Unnecessary. Cool. Potion cash. See what we get. Till the end of turn, I inflict some stuff. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. Shielding, really good. That's exceptional. That's just 2 free shield every turn. I love that a lot. When you win combat within 5 turns, permanently gain 1 ability power and heal. That's so good, but it's so late that this is not worth it. I'm gonna reroll. Meh. I don't see these being better than my current choices. I would take a good, I think I would take a really strong, what's it called? Something with crit chance over this whetstone. Or I would take another glass cannon. I mean, okay, sure. Yeah, okay, sure. Glass cannon better than the whetstone. Is 2,400 damage strong? Great question. We go to the Carver here. Cool. Alright, we've done it. I now get a legendary out of this. I get to look at what I get. What did I roll? Today I rolled plus 10 max HP. Okay, stop with the notifications, please. Oh my god, stop with the notifications. I'd like to read this. Alright, whenever you are hit with... While you have shield, you gain 1 ability power for the rest of combat. 4 shield generation, 10 health. Okay, that's just going to be superior with my pulsar belt compared to the dodge chance of Moss Mother's Embrace. So we have big improvements here. Cool, great work. Cool. I'm now going to look at this store. Sugar Rush, that's funny. These are kind of pointless. I'm going to re-roll this, see if I see anything nutty. Gain 1 ability power at the start of turn up to 10. That's pretty good. It's only 10% per turn. I guess I'm going to re-roll one more time, see what I can hit. Anything good? When you hit an enemy with burn, inflict 1 stack of frostbite. That's fun. You can really do a nice... The thing about the burn and frostbite builds, they're really reliant on seeing good relics for them. I'm just going to leave. None of those are actually relevant to me. I'm going to take none of the money. We're just going to go blast this boss. None of this is good. I mean, I guess I could re-roll it again. May as well spend some of my cash. Sure. I get a legendary. I did roll it. Alternatively, there's another glass cannon. You want to just do more damage? You want to do more damage? Glass cannon? What is this? This is just 1 extra ember. This is 1 energy. This is nuts. And I gain ember on kill. That's it, right? That's it. That is for sure going to be it. I need fewer orbs if I just get more. Yeah, we just get rid of the Shining Circlet here. That's huge. I'm going to convert Glass Cannon onto another Verdant Blossom here. We are cruising. That is... I have 4 Glass Cannons. I think we win this combat. I'm at the point where I do 3,000 damage in a single attack. If I can guarantee that to be a crit, this is just going to be the most hilarious thing ever. Cool, so this is going to be funny. You want to see something funny? I do cleave. Okay, we cleaved him. Great work. I'm now going to bonk him, which phases immediately. I'm going to leap and crunch this other dude. Take this. I guess I will steal here. Take the orb, or I can't do it right away. We're fine. Again, remember, I just go, orb. Give orb, and then... What? I mean, I should hit this guy, right? Hit him. And then we're gonna bonk him and end this combat immediately. That boss stood no chance. Actually no chance. Incredible. I'm gonna take the ability power here. It turns out just doing more damage is good. I have ascended everything, so I may as well mug. Sure, I'll turn this attack into something that does damage. That seems unnecessary. Critical smash, 50% crit damage. Sure. I love that. I love that for me. Cool. We are, how do we say, so strong? Now, another thing that's important to note, when you're going to your final fight, remember, eat your fish. Eat the fish before your final fight. It is correct to do it. I don't want whatever this is. We're going to go fight the final boss. We definitely win this. Not even that concerned about it. Cool. Let's just go crunch this man. Great job. Ah, the bad man spawns. Roar. That was possibly very loud. Let me know if that was very loud. He only has 10,000 life. So, let me kind of emphasize that to you. I want to steal from him because it turns out I want orb. I also wish to do... Can I get both him and this tentacle? Not really, it doesn't look like. I guess it does, the math doesn't check out, but it's fine. Well, we're gonna hit him. That's a phase. Love that for me. I'm gonna just... This thing has how much? That's enough bleed, I think, to kill it. I'm gonna do a orb pickup. I'm gonna jump, hit this other fella, take an orb pickup. I'm going to just crunch it with hits. Fine. Cool. I'm going to leap, as it were. I do like that. I'm going to hit him with the big crunch. Hey, he didn't actually get crit, unfortunate. Now, suppose we can just hit him. Just hit him. Just keep hitting him, I suppose. No reason not to. Should hold for the moment. I take a little bit of damage. Oh no. Now these guys do have their delayed attacks, so I need to be careful about this. I think he has a delayed attack too. Now his is this big cone. So here's the deal. I want to jump. We're gonna see if I can get here and avoid that hit. That's pretty good. I'm gonna grab the orb here. And I want to hit the boss. He's got a lot. He's got shield for something like half his HP right now, which is a lot. I think if I do a... Let's hit this orb, actually. I think this is just... It's just going to be correct to play it like this. I'll take the cleave. He does his laser beam. And I think there is a standing position where I just crunch this man for a large number. And we take nothing. Cool. And then he's going to take a lot of damage from that bleed. Yeah, okay. Cool. Now I should be able to get orb mug. Yep. Which is good because he's pilfered. I get the other orb and I should be able to finish this combat. Yeah, cool. Great work. Go team. Took a little bit of damage there. 3 damage in the end, but really no big risk otherwise. So yeah, well done. That is Inkbound. So we did it with the miner, a very solid build. I mean, you're pretty universally in solo combats. It's really good to have glass cannons. Doing double damage, taking double damage, is it good? Yes. The answer is yes, it is. Otherwise, the build we had was really nice. We were doing 1,000,000 damage, and anytime we killed something, we got a large amount of cash, and we were just stealing cash left and right. I didn't even end up using this elemental ale. It did not matter at all. So we were super fine overall. And we even had a really good defensive setup too. So if anything did hit me, I was getting stronger, and they would also take like 800 damage from it, which is pretty great. But yeah, so that is Inkbound. Go team. So I'll leave you there. We will pick up tomorrow with some Moss Cloak action. Big fan of that class as well. So yeah, I'm not counting win streaks or anything here, but we'll go ahead and do this. So yeah, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.